Hey guys, it's Anna and welcome to my channel. Today, I'm going to be doing a full face of nothing new. I believe this video was started by Ali Glines, so I will leave her channel down below. Thank you so much for the inspiration. I think it's a great idea. Like literally, social media is filled with what's new, what's hot, what you need to buy, bang, bang, bang. And it's like, yeah, obviously I contribute to that as well. I have a beauty channel here on YouTube, but I think it's important to not be consumed with consumerism. And it's freaking hard, but you take a look at this and I'd like to think that this looks pretty freaking good. And I accomplished this with nothing new. Didn't need to go ahead and buy something for this video. Just opened my drawers, picked out some products, and this is what we got. So I hope that this video kind of inspires you to fall back in love with your current collection. I used some products today that I haven't in a while, and I'm like, oh my gosh, I miss this so much and I didn't even know I was missing it. And some of these products I use on the regular, they're just not brand spanking new. Also, I did want to quick mention, whenever I have my hair up in this high tight bun, I get people asking me how I do it. So it's super simple. Literally, I just flip my hair upside down so it's easier to, get it up here. Use a brush, lay it all flat down, and then I use a scrunchie and do a high ponytail, and that scrunchie really helps to kind of make it this nice, big bun, because otherwise it would be a lot smaller. Then I just twirl my ponytail a bit, wrap that around the scrunchie, take a normal hair tie, secure it down, kind of finesse with it a little bit so it's nice and, kind of poofy and fluffy, and hairspray the baby hairs. That's it. So if you like this makeup look, you want to create it, come on, sit on down. Let's do this together. You and me. Grab your products. Doesn't have to be the exact same things, just whatever you have in your collection that looks similar or to make it work. And if you do have some of these products, well, great. So I've already prepped my eyes with concealer and translucent setting powder. For the eyeshadow palette today, I'm going to be using the Persona Color Theory Copper palette. Persona genuinely has one of my top favorite eyeshadow formulas. This is incredible. These truly blend like butter. They're at the perfect workable pigmentation. So I'm going to start off with the shade Light Brown, and I'm just going to be popping this in the crease and a bit above. I'm kind of going to be going ham with this shade since we are going to be doing a deeper eye look. And I'm going to gradually bring it up a bit higher and really blow out this shade. And then pretty much with all the shades I'm going to use today, I'm going to be really exaggerating this shape and flicking out the excess color because I really want a dramatized V shape, kind of following along with where my eyebrow tail is going. These palettes are amazing for a simplified makeup routine. If having a giant palette and a lot of color intimidates you and you have trouble coming up with eye looks, like what colors to combine, I highly recommend these Persona kits because you got 5 shades and they're so clearly and easily lined up for you. So it's pretty clear to see what you can do with them, kind of the role that each shade can play in your eyeshadow look. And if you're looking for a palette to enhance your eye color, these are super simple and just make the whole ordeal easy for you. So this is geared for blue eyes, so this really makes mine pop, and the pink kit is ideal for green eyes, and then brown eyes, of course. You can wear whatever. I mean, it doesn't matter. I have blue eyes. I wear whatever I want to, but if you want to really make those pop, that's where Color Theory comes in. So now I'm dipping into the shade Dark Brown. This guy is really pigmented, so you only need the smallest bit on your brush. And I'm going to be adding this to the inner and outer portions of the eye because I want to create like a softened halo eye look. It's not going to be too structured, but I kind of want that spotlight effect going on. Then make sure to follow through and create a V shape also with this shade. And then I always like to carry a little bit of that color into the crease because when we add the center shade later, we really want that to pop, and that contrast of the dark color is going to really help it to do that. And as I introduce new colors, I like to take a big fluffy brush and kind of just blend as I go. Then I'm going to add my favorite color in the palette. This is the shade Brick. Oh my gosh, I cannot even begin to tell you how stunning this shade is. You know, it's funny because, you know, I have a lot of eyeshadow palettes. I have a lot of makeup. And Alex has told me time and time again that this is his favorite eyeshadow palette. Whenever I put this on, he's like, wow, you look so beautiful. I love those colors on you. I wish you'd wear those all of the time. Literally the day he proposed to me, it was our 6-year anniversary. And as I was getting ready to go out, he specifically requested for me to use this palette. So what does that tell you? Pretty good freaking palette. So I'm taking a little bit of the shade Brick, just the tiniest bit on my brush, and I'm putting this in between the dark brown shade and the light brown just to kind of warm up this look a little bit. Okay, wow. So yeah, it's obviously not blended out yet, but you can just see it just adds a beautiful fire element to this whole look. I'm going to go ahead and add just a little bit more of dark brown and strategically place a little bit more pigment in the inner and outer corners. So now that I got the look I want, I'm just cleaning up this shadow underneath. Then for my true obsession, this is the Marc Jacobs Sequins Glam Glitter Eyeshadow in the shade Copperazi. Oh my gosh, I'm about to show you the magic. I'm not going to say anything else. Here we go. I'm just going to show you. I'm dead. Are you kidding? Are you kidding? I hope the camera can pick this up, but can you see like the pink, gold, red, microfine glitter particles in here? Like this is such a multi-dimensional shade. So freaking cool. So I don't mind bringing the shadow up just a smidge into the crease because I have hooded eyes, so it's okay. I'm just kind of showcasing the color a bit. This was in my spring makeup must-haves for a good reason. Would I do you guys wrong? No. Come on. No, not me. You know, I rarely like talk to myself when I do makeup. I mean, technically, I guess I'm doing that right now because no one's in this room with me right now. I have the intentions of technically not talking to myself, but as of right now, I'm technically talking to myself. Anyway, I normally don't talk to myself, but the first time I put this on, I literally was like, oh my gosh, you've got to be kidding me. All right, so for primer, I'm actually really excited to use this because I have it for the longest time. It's one of my favorites in my collection. This is the Becca First Light Priming Filter. I just haven't used it in a while because I've been like stuck in my current makeup routine. I just use the Smashbox Primerizer like every single day. This is so pretty. Like, look at that glow. Gives me a little bit of hydration. So for foundation, I'm going to be using the Maybelline 24-Hour Foundation. This is in the shade 120 Classic Ivory. Really would not describe this as ivory whatsoever. Like, in what world is that ivory? I'm sorry, that's like a light beige. This stuff is full coverage. So this is a great foundation for glam days. This stuff lasts like crazy too. It's fantastic. It is a smidge too matte for my personal preference, like when it comes to my ideal foundation finish, but I have dry skin and it still works for me. It's just crazy how when this foundation came out, it was all the rage. Like, people could not stop talking about it. It was the foundation of YouTube, and now that like new products are out, it's just never talked about anymore. I don't know. It's kind of sad. I love makeup so much and I love trying new products. I love that they're constantly coming out with new colors and formulas, but it's so intimidating when literally a new product comes out every day. Like, if you follow Trend Mood, truly new products are coming out every day. And it's sad because it does expire, and you know, you want to enjoy it. You want to enjoy the process. You want to enjoy your collection. And it sucks when, like, you know, you've been looking forward to trying a certain product for so long, you finally get it, and then that kind of like hype and nostalgia only lasts so long because then all of a sudden there's the new best blush, foundation, whatever on the market. And I think it's important to shed light on the affordable options, or, you know, things that you already have in your collection. Then I'm going to use a bit of the Makeup Revolution Conceal and Define Concealer in the shade C6. This is really full coverage, so here we go. Every single time I put this on, I'm so shocked by how well it covers. Like, look at that. Now I'm just setting that down with some Glossier Wowder, and then I just load on the product in those problem areas. I definitely can't load on powder everywhere on my face, but just strategically in these areas, it's okay. And then I'll take my Real Techniques powder brush and just go over that and set the rest of my face. I would actually highly recommend this powder if you have issues with large pores. I was doing my friend's makeup the other day, and when I used this, it literally made them completely disappear. It was shocking. Like, I knew this powder was good, but luckily I don't have issues with really large pores, so I've never seen it to have that effect on someone before. Holy crap, this literally gave them perfect skin. I love this so much. I'm going to go ahead and finish the rest of the eyeshadow. So I'm going to take a little bit of light brown, a little bit of brick, and then a little bit back of light brown. And that mix is going to make a really nice lower lash line. And then always make sure to connect your lower lash line shadow with the rest up top, so it's kind of like a nice shape like so. I'm going to use my favorite eyeliner formula of all time, the Pixi Endless Silky Eye Pens. This one's in the shade Matte Sienna. Holy crap, this is stunning. Watch how easily this glides on. Oh my gosh. One swipe. Obviously I'm not going in with one swipe because I'm kind of moving it around, but wow. Do you see how much more the eyes pop with that little subtlety? Holy crap, this definitely contributes to just making the look. ColourPop liners are my go-to for the longest time because they have such a great shade selection, but unfortunately I've noticed that over time they kind of dry out. Like when you get them brand new, like I would have this one swipe, one glide kind of situation, and frankly after a while of owning them, those ColourPop liners suck, which sucks because I've featured them in videos. It's just rude. Like, I put my trust into you, I recommended you, and then you go and do this to me? Those are my floor lights. Anyway, I've owned a Pixi liner literally for like probably 2 years now, and it performs the exact same way as when I first bought it. So there's that. And these last way freaking longer. They're not going to fade at all from this state. Literally, it would be like this for days on end. This stuff is the shit. I'm not going to do mascara yet because I don't like to do that. Let me explain. I don't like to put mascara on before everything else, because when you're working with powders and those powders are flying all in your face, you know, that gets in your mascara. It's not as black, it's not as intense. Then you have to go back in with mascara, makes it clumpier, makes it thicker. We don't want that. So like, screw a routine. Like, who cares about like, you must do this, then this, then this. Like, I put on setting spray before mascara because I don't want it to transfer. It's fine. Do whatever you want. Do what works. People aren't going to know when you're walking around in your day-to-day life what your routine was. Who cares how you got there? All that matters is how good you look on the inside. But the makeup on the outside is cool too. So for contour, I'm going to use the Charlotte Tilbury Filmstar Bronze and Glow. Just the sculpt side, because obviously we're not contouring with this. Duh. I love this contour with my whole heart and soul. This, I feel like, was made personally for me by Charlotte Tilbury. Thank you so much. It truly looks like a shadow. It's not muddy or gray-like whatsoever. It's just a perfect freaking tone. And it just gives like this tan to my skin. It just naturally makes me look so freaking sculpted. Like I'm one of her Victoria's Secret models. I'm still waiting for that call. But that's never gonna happen because I love food. Where is my contour brush? Here it it is. Literally halfway throughout that little medley I had already found it. But the show must go on. My favorite nose contour brush is the Real Techniques Base Shadow Brush. It's fluffy but tapered, so it hugs the side of your nose but blends as it goes. Alright, so another old product is the Body Shop Bronzing Powder in the shade 4. YouTube really doesn't talk about this, but it's so good. It is very warm. I don't have Matte Give Me Sun, but I imagine that this is kind of the vibes of that. But this is a beautiful bronzer when you're going with these kind of tones on the eyes, if you're going for a spring summer look. It's such a silky powder. It's really nice. I'm surprised it doesn't get more hype, but then again, the Body Shop isn't really known as a makeup brand. Then for blush, I found this Bare Minerals Gen Nude blush in the shade Bellini Brunch. I found this at Marshall's. How fun. What a good find. I can't even begin to tell you how excited I was when I saw these there, because these were being super hyped on YouTube when I found these there. Fantastic. I love Marshall's so much. I, no joke, used to go like every week, every 2 weeks, just to check out Marshall's to see what they had new in stock. Some nice little burnt apricot kind of shade to tie in this look. So before I go in with highlighter, this is what I like to do. I use Fix Plus sprayed over my face. This is actually the Fix Plus in the shade Goldlite. I haven't used this before, but this isn't a new product, so it still counts. Still counts to be in my video. But I have used Fix Plus literally for so long now, so it's not like a new product to me. It just has a little bit of shimmer to it. It's fine. I'm not cheating. Oh yeah, that was dumb. I almost tested a new spritzer on my face. Never do that. Rookie mistake. You want to spritz it out first, because that first little spritz will kind of be like a... and that's going to go all over your face. You don't want that. We don't want that. Okay. How different will this look to Fix Plus? Let's see. I will say that I like regular Fix Plus more, just because it's going to look more natural, but then it's still giving you the dew. Like if I look really up close, you see like tiny microfine golden specks on my face. Like it's definitely giving kind of like my skin tone more of a golden vibe for sure. Right here, can you see it? Can you see that one golden speck? So, you don't want golden specks on your face. Good idea in theory. So now for highlighter, we're bringing it back with Champagne Pop. Oh my gosh, I haven't used this in so long. Look how pretty. I love Becca highlighters. I haven't whipped them out in so long. And I'm also going to put it in the inner corner just so we have that cohesiveness with the highlight there and the rest of the face. I've missed this and I didn't even know it. So I just put on my brows and now I'm going in with the Cover FX Dewy Finish Setting Spray. And I'm going to target hit my cheekbones. It's going to help really melt down that highlighter. Oh my gosh. You can't even tell that I have a really matte foundation on, and now this glowy base is going to last all day long because that foundation is super long lasting. So I just popped on some of the L'Oreal Voluminous Lash Paradise Mascara. This is definitely one of my favorites. This is such a freaking good drugstore mascara. The only downside to this is that I find it dries out quite quickly, so if you don't mind that, like you're still paying a drugstore price, it's totally worth it. And then very last product is the Bare Minerals Lip Gloss in the shade Fly. Oh my gosh, this color. This was in my favorite lip glosses video, if you haven't checked that out already. It's a lot of good recommendations if I do say so myself. It's mainly a neutral brownie nude, but it just has a little bit of warmth in there. Oh my gosh, I think it looks so sexy. This just looks like something Kim Kardashian would wear. Like this is like a bronze goddess, just beautiful nude lip gloss. Alright, you guys, so this is the finished makeup look. I had a lot of fun doing this with you guys. I mean, maybe I did it with you guys, maybe I didn't. Who knows if any of you are going to recreate this. I did want a quick note that after seeing that MAC Fix Plus Goldlite sit on my skin for some time, I wouldn't recommend that product. It's just adding unnecessary texture to my face. You're not going to be able to see it on camera because it is such a subtle little detail, but I'm picking up on it, so I'm just letting you know. 100% recommend just regular Fix Plus. I'm going to go ahead and return those. Just get the good old originals. Ooh, you know what I can use this for? That's what I can use it for. Ooh, that's such a good idea. Because I don't like body oils, like greasy stuff on my skin, because that's just uncomfortable and then it transfers onto clothes. Or I could return this and then go get that Neutrogena like sunblock spray that Scott Barnes was talking about to give you that ultra glow. I bet that's even cheaper than this. So that is all for me today. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed, make sure to give this video a big thumbs up and make sure to subscribe down below if you haven't already. If you'd like to see me in any more videos, I'd appreciate it so, so much. Hope you guys are having an amazing day and I hope to see you in my next video. Bye!